I'm full-time faculty here at New York University Tisch School of the Arts. I teach film production. I was approached by Annie Stanton, who was in special programs, about the notion that NYU was going to teach an online class.
So our high school residential program can only take in 56 filmmakers in the film program. We wanted to offer the program to more students because there's a very large demand for these programs.
The residency program prides itself on people from all parts of the globe coming together, staying in New York City, and working together in crews. So I knew that if this was coming to the table, there was something special.
The program online this year exceeded my expectations vastly.
You're here, yet you're not here. You're at Tisch, but you're not physically with me here in the East Village. It doesn't matter. Over the next few weeks, you'll be doing what students do here on a daily basis, collaborating with your crew members, developing ideas, filming, editing, sharing, reworking, and starting all over again. I had to start thinking about how could this residency program exist online. When dealing with cinematography, we have to think the way the camera thinks. We have to think in terms of numbers, f-stops, focal length, focal distance, exposure, film speed.
The video lessons incorporated the faculty members' personalities that you were also showing rather than telling.
I like teaching to an audience, so it is a little different, but at the same time, the communication is still there in different ways. I did one-on-one conversations with people. You set up your calendar and you say the days and times that you're available, and then a student will book a time and you get an alert. And you have the ability, while you're talking with the student, to bring up a film that they've made, and you can pause it. They can play the video, pause it. You can have a detailed conversation where you're sitting down and looking at the video one-on-one.
We were able to talk to students around the world, around the globe. It allowed me to be a mentor to folks I will probably never see on different continents. And I think that is just like mind-blowing.
I got to, oddly enough, know the students a little bit better on the online program because I was talking to them on an individual basis than in the residency program. The final project, I encourage people to find ways to collaborate with someone who is not in the same geographic area as them.
You spent the past 3 weeks seeing people's work. So who do you want to collaborate with and why?
Some people would film and then have someone halfway around the world provide music or color correct or shoot additional footage. So they collaborated in ways that were without boundaries, and you just can't do that with a residency program. I think that's an inherent phenomenal trait of the online class.
Students and faculty can collaborate in these crew hubs. So they could upload and download assets, they could download, edit, re-upload. They were very active in the crew hubs, and I think they found that to be sort of a special place. You know, that's where they got their work done. Jared, who was a student, he emailed me like 2 days ago, and he was like, I'm really thankful for you. I'm really happy that I got to know you. You challenged me, and I'm really inspired to go to NYU now.
You are very much pushed to produce, and the final project for this program was actually the movie I'm going to use for my application to NYU.
It was just something to just like, I don't know, feel really proud of, because I never thought that would translate online. But I think it really worked.
When it comes to something like online education, it's like, oh, how is it going to change the classroom? And the answer is for the better. When
you go through this experience of taking a curriculum and then putting it into an entirely new environment, you really have an opportunity to examine, is this the best way to transfer this particular knowledge? We got to say, we've been doing it that way, but might it be better to do it this way? Now, you know, anything's possible.